Dr. Jade. As you join, drop in the chat, where are you joining me from today? I'm going to be talking about all things wellness today, all things wellness. So I posted in my stories yesterday for you guys to ask me anything. So we're going to do a Q&A session tonight. So as you're joining, drop in the chat where you're joining from. If you have any questions for me, we're doing it Q&A style tonight. I wrote down the questions I was asked from my stories yesterday. I asked you guys to ask me anything, and specifically ask me anything about wellness, but I left it open to ask me anything. And I got a lot of questions. Most of the questions though were a lot of questions about the up and coming She Inspires wellness community. So I'm going to be answering the commonly asked questions about that. What's up, Bay Area, California in the house? Drop in the chat, where are you guys joining from? Drop any questions you have. This is a Q&A session tonight, a little less formal. We're not doing the 5 tips and all of that tonight. We're just coming a little more casual, just homies talking, okay? And so, but I want to answer your wellness questions that you asked me in my stories. All right. So Bay Area is in the house. Who else is in the house? Vegas is in the house. Of course, we need Vegas in the house. And for those of you who are new here, I'm Dr. Jade. I'm a board certified family medicine physician, obesity medicine doctor. I specialize in lifestyle and preventive medicine. I own a private practice here in Las Vegas called She Inspires. I have 2 businesses now, you guys. So Inspire Primary Care. My private practice is Inspire Primary Care. We're launching a new vertical of the business called the She Inspires Wellness Community, which is what's on my mind because we're going to be talking about that tonight. I love serving 5-star primary care in Las Vegas. It has been my joy, my pleasure, my childhood dream come true. So if you're in the Las Vegas area, like your first 07, and you're looking for quality primary care, the best place to be is Inspire Primary Care. Your doctor is just a text or email away, and I would love to care for you. All right, but I'm here tonight on this page to answer questions about wellness. If any questions come up, drop it in the chat, but I'm going to answer the questions you guys sent me. So the first question I was asked is, what is the She Inspires Wellness community? So in my stories, I've been asking you guys some questions, asking you what you're looking for from a wellness community. We will be dropping our She Inspires Wellness community. I'm going to give you more details about that. And so the first thing I want to start with, before I tell you what it is going to be, I'm going to tell you why I am starting the She Inspires Wellness community. So first of all, it is the group that I wish I had when I first had my baby. So I'm very transparent that in my second pregnancy, I gained 60 pounds. It was really, really difficult to get that 60 pounds off. I was on this really intense wellness journey. I had back pain. I had heartburn. I didn't have the energy I wanted to have because I was carrying this extra weight, and it impacted different aspects of my health and wellness. And I was kind of on that journey by myself, if you will, of putting myself on my personalized wellness plan and building out what is now our medical weight loss program at Inspire Primary Care, right? But I was kind of on that journey by myself, and what I really wished I had was a community of other women like me, so busy professional women who were balancing careers and balancing their own personal wellness and maybe kids, that I could do it together with, that I could be encouraged with, even if we couldn't meet at the gym together, but that I could be connected with. And I didn't have that type of community. So now I'm starting that type of community. And as I work with my clients at Inspire Primary Care, our members, so many of them are on these health and wellness journeys, and they are getting major wins, and they are transitioning to a healthier lifestyle and healthier weight. But they're doing it alone, and they wish that they weren't. And of course, in the primary care office with HIPAA and all of the regulations, I can't connect those women, right? In that setting. But in this setting, where we're in a wellness community, we're able to connect busy professional women from around the world that are looking to transition to a healthier lifestyle and a healthier weight. So that is why I'm starting this community. I am so excited. It's going to be so awesome to connect all these busy professional women who are committed to transitioning to and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And so that is the why. And so what consists of wellness? I have a question here. So like Home Realty for Hire, you guys, we're doing Q&A tonight on all things wellness. So feel free to drop the questions. So the first question here is, What consists of wellness, for example? What comes under that category? That's a really important question, and that's an excellent question, because who you talk to, that could mean something totally different. You may talk to one person and it may mean supplements. You may talk to another person for wellness and they may just be thinking specifically about weight loss. You may talk to another person about wellness and they may specifically be talking about fitness or nutrition, or they could be talking about a combination of those things. So with me, with my background being, I should tell you guys a little about my background. So I have a pretty interesting background, and I started off in the fitness industry. When I was in college as a pre-med student, I was actually a personal trainer and a group fitness instructor, and I really helped people in that realm, in the fitness industry. And then as later in my training, I started working in the pharmaceutical industry, and I was a pharmacy technician, and I really got to look at how pills work in this country and how pill focused this country is with the healthcare system. And then, of course, transitioned into finishing my medical training. And now, as a Western trained physician, I then saw how our healthcare system and how broken our healthcare system was, because our doctors in an insurance-based office had to rush in, rush out, get them in, get them out, and they just didn't have enough time, which led me to get additional training in preventive medicine, lifestyle medicine, and obesity medicine, okay? And so what consists of wellness when Dr. Jade talks about wellness is a combination of things. So I have my Inspired Health Method. That's one of the things I'm going to be teaching in detail in the She Inspires Wellness community. We're going to have a wellness workshop on that, so I can teach you guys my method, and it's what I work on in my practice with my patients one-on-one. And it's looking at different things in my organized way. We're looking at nutrition, we're looking at sleep, we're looking at stress, we're looking at physical activity, including movement and scheduled exercise. We're looking at intellectual and emotional health. We're looking at rest and relaxation. We're looking at healthy relationships. We're looking at our personal desires and goals, and how all of those things tie into our medical health as well. All right. And so I wouldn't be the primary care doctor called to be and desired to be if I was only looking at their high blood pressure and their diabetes and their high cholesterol without first tying it into how their wellness links to that. All right. So when I talk about wellness, I talk about all of those things. And those are things we're going to be covering in more detail, breaking down and actually transitioning to and preventing and reversing chronic disease and transitioning to a healthier lifestyle in our She Inspires Wellness community that's coming up. It's going to be super exciting. And it says, you guys said, please, very helpful. Thank you. So I'm glad that was helpful. If you're just joining, we're doing a Q&A tonight of all things wellness. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm answering the questions that were submitted to me in my stories before this, but I'll answer anything you guys put in the chat as well. So the first question I answered was, why I'm having the She Inspires Wellness community coming up. And now I'm going to go back to the real original question, which was, what is the She Inspires Wellness community? So what this is going to be is a private community for busy professional women who are working on their wellness, who are committed to their wellness, committed to either transitioning to or maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and they want to do that in community with other busy professional women. That is what She Inspires Wellness community is. So you may be thinking like, okay, well, what does that include? And so that's going to look like 4 different components. So I'll talk about the what. That's going to look like 4 different components. There is going to be content. So private content. We're going to have wellness workshops with me and other wellness experts. We're going to have courses. Some of them will be live courses like this on our platform. And some of them will be pre-recorded courses. And they will be all on specific wellness topics that our community is interested in learning more about. I'm going to be giving evidence-based wellness tips. I'm going to be giving evidence-based weight loss tips. I'm going to be giving evidence-based healthy lifestyle tips. Okay, so all of that is going to be organized, digestible, and we'll be applying action together. Okay, we're not playing with 2024. If you are a busy professional woman who is not playing about your wellness in 2024, I want you to drop a me in the chat. If you're a busy professional woman watching this who is not playing about their wellness in 2024, drop a me in the chat, because that is me. Okay, and that is what She Inspires Wellness community is all about. And we are going to have the community is the most important part. So we'll have the content, we'll have the courses, we'll have the coaching, and we'll also have the private community. So there will be a chat that we'll be able to chat with each other. We'll have a section to talk about our wellness wins with each other and celebrate each other. There will be a space where local She Inspires wellness community members will be able to have local meetups. So of course, if you're in Las Vegas, you'll be able to come to our She Inspires wellness meetups here in Las Vegas, and those in other areas can also have a place to coordinate that. So it's going to be really exciting, you guys. And let's see, one question I have is, do you feel like if someone is prescribed medications, should a person speak with their physician before taking supplements? So this is an interesting question, because when it comes to this, it's so hard to answer these types of questions sometimes, because that could go so many different ways. The details, the history could be, the advice there could vary depending on a lot of different situations. However, let me think about a general scenario, right? So you're saying if someone is prescribed medication, so anybody prescribed medication, should they speak to their physician before taking supplements? The thing about supplements is, there are some really quality, really good supplements, and then there are supplements as a whole topic, y'all. I will do a real detailed course on this and workshop on this in our She Inspires Wellness community. But when I think about supplements, it's kind of like anything in any industry. There can be really great doctors, there can be really poor doctors, there could be really great supplements, and there could be really pitiful supplements, okay? And they are not FDA regulated, and so every supplement, we're not sure about the quality in them. So I would recommend talking to your doctor before starting certain supplements. Also, if you're on certain medications, they can block the absorption of certain medications. So certain supplements can stop your medications from working. Also, a lot of supplements that I see my patients on, they're actually just peeing it out. So when we I'm able to help them look at the amount that their body can actually absorb. Let's say vitamin C, for example, and the amount that their body can actually absorb compared to the amount that they're paying for and taking per day. Most of the time, they're peeing the majority of it out. And even things like vitamin D, I'll have patients that are taking all this vitamin D, and then we actually do vitamin D testing because they've asked their doctor about it. And their vitamin D is completely normal. And I'm like, honey, all you need to do is get some sun here and there. There's natural vitamin D from the sun. You can stop wasting your money on all of these supplements. We'll test your vitamin D in 3 months. And then we find out that it's still normal, and we've confirmed that they no longer need to waste medication on that supplement. So because their body is doing what it needs to do naturally. So I would recommend that. And you said I asked this question because all supplements are not FDA approved. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying too, for sure. So I do recommend asking your doctor, of course, if you have a great doctor who is wellness focused and has the time to really take a look at what you're taking and what you're doing, like I do with my patients at Inspire Primary Care, I would definitely recommend talking to your doctor, especially a doctor that knows you. All right, so it says, Year First 07. If you're just joining, drop in the chat where you're joining from. We're doing a Q&A of all things wellness tonight. I'm answering your questions that were submitted before the live and your questions that you drop live. So Year First 07 says, how can I connect my wife to this community here in Las Vegas? So I would recommend for you to give your wife our Instagram page, our Dr. Jade MD Instagram page. And because that's where I'm going to be letting everybody know about the She Inspires Wellness community, when it drops, when it starts, when it opens and goes live. And also, in the link in my bio, there is a She Inspires newsletter. If you just have her sign up for the newsletter, that will be letting the newsletter, people that join the newsletter, will be letting them know first when it goes live. So those are 2 easy ways for her to connect and stay plugged in on when the She Inspires Wellness community goes live. And I'm excited for your wife to be a part of that. All right, let me see. I'm just seeing if y'all dropped any other questions down here. It says, will any of your events be on Zoom? Yes. So that was Like Home Realty for Hire. So we're going to have, let me tell you guys about how this works. So we have our own separate platform, our own separate website and app that this is going to be housed in. You could think of it like a Facebook group. However, it's not going to be on Facebook. It's going to have its own website and its own app, and my team is building that out. And so yes, Zoom is integrated with our platform. And so when I go live within our community platform, all of the active members will get an email that says Dr. Jade is going live with our November wellness workshop, and you'll have the link to just join. So yes, Zoom will be integrated into that, and our live courses and our live workshops will be on the platform. Does that answer your question? Let me know if you have any other questions about that. All right. And so the when, you guys are like, okay, when is this happening? So it's going to be around the holiday season. Around the holiday season, my gift is going to be to drop a sale. This is going to be a monthly membership to have access to our women's community. However, those who join around the holiday season during the sale, they will be grandfathered in and locked in at that discounted rate. When the first of the year happens in January 2024, we will go up to our regular rate, and then those that join after that date will be at the regular rate. So we will give you guys more information for sure. All right, we have Kendrick Dorothy, who I absolutely love, y'all. I absolutely love her. I've got to tell y'all. Can I tell the story? Okay. Kendrick Dorothy, who just asked the next question that I'm going to answer, was my 7th grade health teacher. My 7th grade health teacher, y'all, who I absolutely love. How cool is that through social media that we can stay connected in this way? So I just love that. How sentimental. I love you too. All right. So, but the question is, getting older, I'm not as active. Okay. I have one other thing to say about Kendrick Dorothy. So I tried out for basketball, y'all, in 8th grade, and she was the ladies basketball coach, and I did not make the team. I'm still a little bit bitter. And that's how I became a cheerleader. So then next cheer season came, and I tried out for cheerleading, and then I was a cheerleader and a dancer all through middle school and high school, all because you didn't let me make the basketball team, but it worked out. I was supposed to be a cheerleader and a dancer. She says LOL, and she still loves me. I still love her too. All right, but your question is, getting older, I'm not as active as I used to be, so how and what can I do to provide me energy needed throughout my day? I love this question. So in the She Inspires Wellness community, a big thing that is going to be so important and so exciting is they're going to be busy professional women in all different decades and stages of life. So we'll have women who are trying to transition to a healthier lifestyle because they're postpartum and they had children and now they're trying to get their sexy back. That was just me, all right? And then we're going to have busy professional women or even retired women who are either perimenopausal, postmenopausal, things are starting to change. They're in the 4th or 5th decade of life plus, and they will have a space where they can discuss where they are in their wellness journey, and we'll be able to create topics around that too. One of the most common things my patients come to me for is the fatigue and being tired and wanting more energy, right? Especially as we transition to different stages of life. So when we talk about what we can do, especially if we're not as active, what I love about my Inspired Health Method, which I'm going to teach in the wellness community, is it helps you to create a personalized wellness plan that will help you get to your ideal lifestyle, your ideal level of health in this season of your life, So the things I had to do to feel my best and my healthiest when I was in my 20s is not the same things that I need to do now that I'm in my 30s and I have 2 toddlers. That my personalized wellness plan looks different now than it did then. And so that's going to be something that I'm going to be helping our women do, is figure out what their personalized wellness plan needs to look like in this season of their life. And my Inspired Health Method will take them through the steps of what that looks like. So is it the nutrition? Is it the sleep? Is it the stress? Is it the physical activity? Do we need to find the specific type of physical activity that will help to boost the energy level in this season? And that may not be running marathons. It may be doing a swim class. So, or a water aerobics class, right? To be easier on the joints. So we'll be able to help personalize that. Okay. When it comes to the energy, I also want to emphasize, of course, I'm putting on my doctor hat, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of checking in with your primary care doctor, right? Because we want to know, is this lifestyle related, the things we just talked about, the Inspired Health Method, or is this medical related? And is there a vitamin D deficiency? Is your thyroid functioning normally? Is there a vitamin B12 deficiency? Are there other things? Is there an anemia going on? So are there medical causes to low energy? Are you getting the proper sleep is so important. I think we really forget about how important sleep is. Is there sleep apnea happening that you don't even know about? Have you had a sleep study? So the beautiful thing about the She Inspires Wellness community, it will allow me to combine my wellness focus and my doctor focus in a container where I can help women around the world, instead of only being able to help women in Las Vegas because my medical license is only in the state of Nevada. And that's one of the most common questions you guys ask me is, can you be my doctor, but I'm in Texas? Can you be my doctor, but I'm in London? And I always tell you guys, you have to be in the state of Nevada. But now that She Inspires Wellness community will allow me to operate from a wellness coaching hat where I don't have to use my medical degree, right, tied to the license. However, I can give you evidence-based wellness education and pull in other people that specialize in other areas of wellness, fitness experts, etc., that can really build value for all of us together. Okay, so I hope that answered that. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. And it says, yes, so like Home Realty for Hire. Y'all, thank you for participating tonight in this in this live. Y'all, I have 2 toddlers, so you have to forgive my mom brain. But thank y'all for participating in this. Drop in the chat where you're joining from if you're just now joining. We're talking all things wellness tonight, and I'm answering any wellness questions you have and telling you a little bit about our up and coming She Inspires Wellness community. So like Home Realty for Hire says, awesome. Yes, because I am still in menopause and just turned 63 last week and energy level still isn't there. So energy level is definitely a common concern of women. I look forward to providing more information about how we can look at energy in every stage of life. And it's going to be so awesome in the She Inspires Wellness community that you will then be surrounded by all these other busy professional women or busy retired women who are in their 6th decade of life, and you guys can give each other wellness tips together. It's going to be really cool in our platform that we'll be able to have small groups within our large She Inspires Wellness community. So if there are postmenopausal women or women in their 60s, you guys will be able to break off into chats and small groups and support each other on your wellness community with all the women and with women that are in your same stage of their wellness journey. So that's going to be really cool. And so let's see, like Home Realty for Hire said, I had my right thyroid removed. Luckily, I don't have to take meds and compensate. I'm doing good with that one. That is awesome. That is awesome. Definitely continue to have good follow-up with your doctor so we can make sure that thyroid stays in a healthy range. All right, I'm just saying hello to everybody that's joining. And it says, I'm so looking forward to sharing with others. Yes, I'm excited for you too. I think that is the coolest part about the up and coming She Inspires Wellness community is the community component. Yes, it's nice for Dr. Jade to come on and share, live wellness workshops and to give you guys evidence-based medical knowledge and have other wellness experts come on. That's going to be super exciting. However, the magic in this whole up and coming She Inspires Wellness community is going to be the community. It's going to be the support from the other women. It's going to be connecting and collaborating and supporting each other on our wellness journey, supporting our wellness wins, asking each other questions. We're going to be sharing different healthy recipes. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. And so thank you guys for joining tonight. That's all the questions I see tonight. I told you the why of why we're opening the She Inspires Wellness community, the support system that I desire, and I know that my patients desire, and other busy professional women that I mentor and coach desire. So we're going to have a container where we can all collaborate in that way. I told you who it's for. It's for busy professional women. retired or not retired, okay, that are committed to their wellness, committed to transitioning to or maintaining a healthy lifestyle and want to do it in community. All right. It's going to be a great vibe. It's going to be a membership. It is going to be a discounted membership during the holiday season when we go live. If you want to know when we go live, of course, follow our Dr. Jade MD page. However, I'll also be sharing it first when we go live with our newsletter. So in the link in the bio, click on that and join the She Inspires newsletter. So you'll be the first to know when it goes live, because you're going to want to join when you're able to be grandfathered in at the discounted rate. On January 1st of 2024, the rate will go up to the regular rate. And then those who join after January 1st will be at the higher rate. Okay. Let's see. I think that's everything. I told you the when, the where, the why, the who, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for participating. You asked such amazing questions tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Always ask me any questions in the DMs, any questions you have about wellness or about the She Inspires Wellness community, and I'll create content around it. And lastly, if you're in the Las Vegas area and you have been looking for high quality 5-star concierge style primary care where your doctor's just a text or email away, I'd love to take care of you at Inspire Primary Care. We're at inspireprimarycare.com, and then join us at our Inspire Primary Care page. That's in my bio as well. And you'll see all things about the practice there for those in Las Vegas. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, fam.